Creators, and welcome to Creative Moments by G. So happy that you could join us today. If you are new to our channel, please take a moment and subscribe, and remember to click that bell. That way you're always reminded anytime that we post a video, because we post little bits of inspiration on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we would just love for you to join us. And if you want to leave us a comment, oh, we love that even more. So today we are going to be working with frames, and more frames. So let's head down to the crafting table and let me show you what I mean. Well, we are going to be working with frames that are peekaboo frames. You see how we cut frames into a cardstock, and then we just created our pictures on another piece of paper, so they're just peeking through the frame. So the frame we're going to work with now is a frame. So let me show you. The first thing you need to do is go ahead and cut an A2 card. And then we're going to need a couple mats. And I want to remind you, all the measurements will be listed over on our website on my blog, so you can just go there to get all the measurements. Let's go ahead and get started with this. The first thing we want to do is we're cutting a mat to go ahead and just lay down on the front of our card. So we're going to get our glue and just get that laid down. And now we need to go ahead and stamp, and we've decided to make this a Christmas card. So we have selected some little snowmen. Look at that. We have a big snowman and then a little snowman, because we are going to use two different frames to frame these beautiful images. So we cut out a frame, and this is how it is, and it has beautiful stitching on the side. Can you see that? So pretty. We're going to go ahead and glue this down over this image, and then we're going to cut it out. So let's go ahead and get some glue on our frame. We're going to center it because we want our little tree to show. So we're going to keep it just like this. Now we're going to go ahead and get our other frame that we cut out, and you can use any frame that you want. And now we are going to cut around this frame. Okay, so we have both of our images framed and cut out. And if you find that you have still a little bit of white or whatever color you don't want them to see, then just take a dauber and just go around your image in the color. So we're just going to go around in red just a little bit. And you know, that also gives us some dimension, but it covers up any white that you might have. Okay, now we're going to bring in our card, and we're going to look at where we want to set this up. Now what I've done is I went ahead and I used a sentiment from the stamp set that I'm using. And remember, all our supplies and materials will be listed below the video, so if you're interested in making any of these cards. We went ahead and stamped this sentiment, and I'm going to bring in our Banners Pick-a-Punch, and we are going to fix the end of this, and I think I want it to be this end, so it goes out. The point goes out on both sides. So we're going to go ahead and slip that in and make sure that it's centered, because we are going to put this right at the bottom of our card. So we need to know exactly where to place our frames. Now we are going to once again go ahead and outline this in the real red, just to give it some dimension. Okay, we're going to bring back in our silicone mat so that we don't get any glue on our table. And we are going to raise this up on dimensionals. And notice how this card is landscape. We decided to do a landscape card today. So we're going to use our lines to line that perfectly straight. And now we know exactly where we need to put our little framed images, right? So let's go ahead and get our dimensions on the back. I'll use my Take Your Pick tool to get the backings off. And let's get these lined up exactly where we want them. So, right there. Now let's go ahead and do the inside. We're going to mat it with some real red cardstock. And then we're going to put another mat down because you wouldn't be able to write your sentiment unless you brought in a lighter color. Now on the outside we said North Pole delivery. On the inside we're going to stamp Let It Snow. We're just going to put it right down here and hold it. Okay, so now we need to do some coloring, right? Because we can't have his little scarf without some color. So we're going to bring in our blends, and we are going to use a light Night of Navy. And we're going to bring in light Cherry Cobbler. Now we need to give him an orange nose. And we are going to bring in some Nouveau drops to bring us some color in. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of blue on the snow. We're going to bring in some black Nouveau drops for his little buttons. And we're going to bring in a little bit of green down here for the tree. And then we will bring in some white for the snow, just to add some dimension. Okay, I think we finished this card. Now notice how we actually framed around the outside of the image. That's one way to use a frame. Another way is to go ahead and cut the frame into your cardstock and use it as just an opening, right? And so you create that peekaboo image. Thanks a bunch. I usually just send a text, but this calls for a card. So here's two very different ways to use your frames. Now this one, let's go over this one. Isn't that beautiful? We embossed the backing to make it look like bricks, and then we framed the image. So we have our cutout frames actually framing the image. So pretty. And look at how the picture of the birds continued over to this frame. I think that is so unique. And on the inside, sending a little smile your way. Well, we certainly appreciate you taking your time today to spend with us and learn a little bit more about how to use frames in your card making. So we hope that you go out and have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.